All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to have all of you here in the middle of the thick forest, along the route where ancient travelers of the pre-vehicular era trudged, trundled, and tottered their way to the big town. If you are here for now, can you please and type your name and where you've connected from? I want to use this as a way to welcome everyone in the studio, everyone in the yard. So please type your name and type where you have connected from. Okay, type your name and where you've connected from. Let's use this to welcome everyone in the yard. Okay, and please put a link. Put a link in a group page where you belong to, so that people in that group will be able to know about what is really happening. Okay, so please remind the people that you know that currently we are live. We are live, and we want everybody to be part of the momentum that is happening. My name is Dr. Kewe. I have a group of panelists who will be joining us during this presentation, and all of them will be part of the momentum of this presentation. So I have Dr. Dorothy Hanson here who will be joining us. She will be speaking along the line. Rita, Offeh, Mrs. Enyonam, Epiphania, all of them will be joining us. Please type your name and where you're connected from. Johnny Bonzi is here, and you are welcome. Johnny Calvin is here, and you're welcome. Okay. Lady Lillian is here, you're welcome. Carlos is here, you're welcome. Agatha Mensa is also here. Agatha, you're welcome. Fulera Garba is here from Belgium. Fulera, you're welcome. Felix, one of the early birds to be here from Ho. So lovely to see you. Kelvin, Heaven, I hope you'll be adding your voice like you always do. Okay, give us some knowledgeable nuggets, okay, during the presentation. Leah, Teria, it's also lovely to have you here. I hope you will type in the course of the program for us to see how you feel about what is happening. Stephen Manson, it's lovely to have you here. Hopefully you'll also be typing. Harriet Bobite, it's nice to have you. Hope this will not be the first typing that you have done. Please type your name. Please type your name, where you've connected from, and let's use this as a way to begin. So let's start with the situation at hand. Okay, the world is changing, and it's changing so fast. Everyone wants something better for their life. Some people say that they want to make their country great again. Okay, now that country is said to be the country of the land of the dreams, and yet it was not great. And now they want to make it great again. What does that tell you? It means that it doesn't matter what you think you are, or where you think you have been, you always have to improve. You always have to be better. We always have to be better. We always have to grow. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. K.O.A. I'm a lecturer and a professor in the University of Ghana, Legon. I'm also a visiting professor in Warwick University, okay, the Montfort University in the UK, and I'm also a visiting professor in Johannesburg University. It's my pleasure to have all of you here. I will encourage all of you who are on the call to indicate, type your name and where you've connected from. Also, indicate in the chat how you are feeling about some of the things you are hearing. Okay, so let's see how we can make our life better. We used to have big dreams when we were children, but it appears as we grow, people forget that they can achieve their dreams. Now, the reason why many people throw their dreams away is because they are not able to achieve them immediately. And a lot of people give up. Oh, people give up. People give up so quickly. But the people who can see the future, no matter how far the future is, they don't give up. They don't give up. For example, it took 30 years for Dangote, the richest man in Africa. It took 30 years for him to be recognized in the world stage. 30 years. He once upon a time said that young men and women never make it because they always want instant gratification. But that is not how GotBackup is. GotBackup helps you gradually to achieve your dream. It is a technology project. It began in Texas, USA. Okay, it started long ago in 1997 for companies, but it's now made itself duplicable for everyone across the world, individuals included. It is flying and rising because of two massive global trends. The first one is that 15 billion phones are being used. Almost the number of phones in the world are more than the number of human beings in the world. People are addicted to their phone. People are using the phone. And you see, this gadget called the phone, it is doing a lot of things for people. People are using it to do their architecture. People are using it to run government. People are using this to do accounting. People are using this to do artificial intelligence. People are using the laptop to do so many things. Now, just some few months ago, we have this computer that has created a robot called the Optimus. So people are using this phone to do a lot of things. That is why the people who made the phone are multi-billion-dollar companies like Apple, like Samsung, and all of that. But then it's not just the gadget which is important. It is what is put onto the gadget, which is called data. I'm talking about the pictures, the videos, the documents. Those things are important. And research shows that they are important. So people are protecting them. Every time data is growing, artificial intelligence is increasing. And as long as these are increasing, people are making income from it. In fact, in the year 2024, it's projected to be $134 billion. The money people make in cloud storage. Have you seen that your phone these days, the phones that are coming, they don't even have memory slot for you to put in your memory card. Why? Because they want you to save everything on the phone. But we have a lot of things than what the phone can carry. So we keep them rather in the cloud. And that is why it's important that we always protect these things that we have on the phone. Because when you lose it, it becomes, okay, it's projected that by 5 years' time, the companies that are making money from cloud storage, they are going to make almost $500 billion. Well, one of the owners of the companies is the owner of GotBackup. And he wants you and I to be part owners. And that is why. Okay, the reason why we have to be part owners is that we are already using the phone. It's not like we are not using it. We are already backing up data. 88% of people will go back home if they forget their phone. We are already using the phone for TV, for alarm, for radio, for pictures, for videos, for documents, for internet, for live streaming. You are using the phone for courting, for conversation. Have you seen that? It's been a long time people even make normal calls. Have you seen that? That most people are no longer making normal calls. They are making WhatsApp calls. They are making YouTube calls. They are making Facebook calls. They are making Instagram calls instead of normal calls. So the telcos, they are losing. In fact, I'm on a contract in London here, and I pay about £22 a month. I don't even remember the last time I called somebody on a normal call. Because all calls, I'm only using WhatsApp call. Even people who are and by the way, it's free. It's free for me to call normal call. Any network is free. I can call, GT, I can call TNT, I can call Vodafone, I can call BT, I can call 3G. All of this for free, and yet I don't even use it. Why? Because the internet is becoming really available. So everything is happening on the internet. You can check your bank details using your phone. Okay. So the point is that data is growing as a result of all this. And because data is growing, when it gets to a point where you lose your phone, you want to be able to protect it. Your interest is not even the phone gadget you have lost. Your interest is on the data. The information on the phone is more important. And research shows that a lot of people forget to back up their things. In fact, about 60% of people don't back up their things unless they lose their phone. The moment they lose their phone, then they realize that, I have this thing on my phone. Why do I get it back? A laptop is stolen every 43 seconds. A phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And we don't want that to happen before we do backup. Okay, that is why this GotBackup is trending all over the world. That's the first thing. The second thing is that people are using their phones to make money. People are doing businesses with their phone. Do you know we only used to have WhatsApp personal? Now we have WhatsApp business. Have you seen that thing? WhatsApp business. So you are using the WhatsApp only for business. You can post your pictures, you can post your videos. People are making money just using their phone. Ladies and gentlemen, research shows that you are going to be broke if you are not using your phone to earn money. What I mean is that, you see, it might look like you don't want to be on the internet. Some people think the internet is bad. Well, those days are done. The juju people are on social media. The Boko Harams are on social media. Bad people are on social media. Go and check the number of pornography that is on the internet. And yet you may have unique principles of life. You know about parenting, you know about relationship, you know about medicine, you know about counting, you know about teaching, you know about gossiping, you know about health, you know about taking care of yourself, you know about petty things in life, and yet you can learn how to bring this to the marketplace on the media. But you're not doing it. Why? Because you've not been taught how to do this. Okay, you don't even know that you can make $1,000 every month for using your phone. For example, why will you go to Instagram and Facebook and go and browse someone who is has handled 400 women? Why will you want to do that? Okay, instead of rather giving value to the world, people can browse, sometimes can spend 2 hours on the phone. And yet they could use just 1 hour to make $1,000 every month on the phone. GotBackup teaches you how to do that. And that is why for those of us who understand where the world is going, we don't toy with this. So when you're part of the GotBackup, you can enjoy the service of cloud, digital cloud space, and at the same time, make some very good income. How many countries are we? 141 countries. We are just 1 year and a little over 6 months. We are not even 2 years. GotBackup is not even 2 years. We are not even 2 years. And already we are in 141 countries. We beat the speed of Google. We beat the speed of Facebook. We beat the speed of Instagram. They could not reach these countries within a period of 2 years. And yet GotBackup has been there. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. And the reason I'm going to tell you. First, let's look at the service. GotBackup is like Dropbox, Google Drive, iCloud. All of these are cloud space. They help you store things in the cloud, but they do more than that. Well, they don't do more than that. GotBackup does more than that. And let me show you how. For example, iCloud will charge you $360. Dropbox will charge you $660 a year. Google Drive will charge you $216. And GotBackup will charge you only $99, and you will still have more space than this. You can use this on multiple countries anywhere you are in the world. So the principle of GotBackup is that you can back up all your digital files. I'll show you some incredible thing. All your digital files, you can back them up, and you will still have 6 terabytes we are talking about. Not 1 terabyte, not 2 terabytes. I've been using Dropbox for 13 years. I was paying more than what I'm paying now in GotBackup. And yet I was getting only 2 terabytes. And GotBackup is giving me 6 terabytes. So that is one of the incredible things that we want you to be able to appreciate. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is that you can use the GotBackup service on multiple systems. You see, iCloud limits you to use it only on an iPhone. And the Android phones, Google Drive only use them on the Android phones. But with GotBackup, you can use it on iCloud. You can use it on Google Drive. You can use it on Android phone. You can use it on Linux computers. You can use it on Huawei computers. You can use it on MacBook. You can use it on Windows. All the operating systems in the world. Let me give you an example. You see this phone I'm having? This phone? I have backed up everything on this phone onto my GotBackup cloud. I have another phone. I have also backed up everything on this phone onto that same GotBackup cloud. You see the laptop I'm using here? I have backed up, I've cloned the entire laptop and dumped it into my GotBackup. If I lose this phone, and then lose that phone, and then lose this computer, I can take your phone and I can get everything on all those 3 devices on your phone in the cloud. The beauty of GotBackup, that is it. So it doesn't matter. You can combine from different operating systems. So maybe one laptop is using MacBook, you can back it up. Another laptop is using Windows, you can back it up. Another laptop is using Linux, you can back it up. Another phone is using iPhone. You can back it up. Another is using Android, you can back it up. So you are backing up everything. And that is why you got to be part of this. But there's more than this. Let me show you something. Security is very important when you're backing up your files. Data encryption, data security, all of these are very important. Well, I can tell you and promise you that the security system of GotBackup is one of the highest. And I'm going to tell you why. The security system that Amazon uses is a 256 military grade encryption and security. That is the same thing GotBackup uses. That's the same thing Google, Amazon uses. And that is 100% secured. 100%. There's a 10,000 square feet data center right now in Texas that will take care of over 100 million of people's devices. That's to tell you, hundreds of millions. But there's more. In case there is tsunami in the US, in case there is earthquake in the US, and the entire data center is destroyed by flood, by earthquake, you have the data also backed up on multiple countries, on third parties data center. There is no limit in the GotBackup system. And that is why I decided that I would take care of this thing, and especially it's cheap. It's cheap without compromising value. But there's more. Let's assume that you have clients and you're doing businesses with them, or you have students, you are emailing them. Now, WhatsApp will not allow you to send one message to more than 5 people. I'm sure you are aware. You have to select only up to 5. Google Gmail will not allow you to send more than 500 people at a go. GotBackup will allow you to send an email to over 100,000 people at a go, which is all part of the $99.97 at a go. It's called bulk emailing. You can send, boom, one email, everybody gets it at the same time. You can even personalize the name so that everybody receives a message as his own name. Mrs. Enyonam is going to demonstrate this thing on Tuesday and explain how the email system works perfectly. You want to be there at that event and learn how you can use this to bulk out an email to anybody, any group of people. Let's say that you have clients, you have customers, you want them to hear something you have one time, everybody gets it. You can even automate some of the emails and say that I want this email to go to the people every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And every Tuesday, 6 o'clock, everybody will get to that message. You even set it up for the next 20 years. It doesn't matter. It will continue and continue and continue and continue and continue. That is a powerful emailing system that GotBackup has. But there's more. Let's assume that you don't have Microsoft Office, and you still have GotBackup. You have installed GotBackup, and then you go to your GotBackup system, and you see your Word file. You click on the Word file. It will open it for you, even though you don't have Microsoft even on your laptop. GotBackup has given you a sort of a free Microsoft with Word, with Excel, with PowerPoint, with PDF, with several things. In fact, there are more. There are about 12 of these things. So many of these. You have an embedded YouTube. You have an embedded Instagram, an embedded LinkedIn, so many things that you can embed. Acrobat PDF, all of them are embedded. And you can type and chat and collaborate with anybody else. This is what I mean. Let's say that you open your document and you send the link to somebody. The person opens that same document. The person starts typing on the document. You will see the hand typing on the document. And then the person can pause. And then you can continue typing for the person. And then you can pause. And then the person will continue. And there is a small chat room between you and the person where you can type messages to the person, chatting whilst you are typing on the document. Incredible. The beauty of the GotBackup system. It is something, if you have not used, and I'm even talking about, it might sound like Hebrew in your ears. You want to use it. You want to take advantage of this because everything about GotBackup is useful, is incredible, and you want to be able to be back. But there's more. iCloud doesn't pay you. Google Drive doesn't pay you. Amazon doesn't pay you. Dropbox does not pay you. Netflix does not pay you. Zoom doesn't pay you. YouTube does not pay you. But GotBackup pays the members who are using the GotBackup. Every one of us is paid, not free. Oh, it's not free. You are paid depending on what you do. And the payment is big. You can earn $500 a month. These are extra income. You can earn $20,000 a month. You can earn $2,000 a month. And as we grow, the income possibilities are just limitless. Because as we grow, we're just around 70,000 people. As we grow, people will grow. This will generate a lot of benefit for. You see, I do my job as a professor, as a lecturer, but I make more income here than I would in my job. So this is not just a small kind of income that you can make. This is huge. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't rely on your salary alone. I know it is our lifeline. Sometimes you even go to school with the intention that when you finish extra masters, then your salary will be better. Well, you know, the only way you will know is it will be better or not be better is ask your boss. Because your boss has done that and is doing more. Have a backup in financial terms. You see, the thing is that research shows that the businessmen and women are the movers and shakers of the economy. It's not the employees. The only time someone pays you to put in your time into something, the person controls your life because your life is actually measured in time. Your right now, your life that's why you count age by time. So if you put 8 hours, do you know when you work for yourself? When I'm not saying you should stop your job. Don't stop. We are working. But when you take even just 2 hours of your daily time and put it into something you control yourself, I guarantee you over time, not immediately, over time, you will make more income than you would have done in a good system like GotBackup system. That's why I like it. That's why I do it. That's why it's already paying me. I'm just, under 2 years in GotBackup. And it's already paying me more than my salary will pay me, more than my current salary will pay me. In fact, I showed my income to somebody who is searching for a professor job yesterday. He says, "Are you kidding me? Then you even stop your job as a professor." I said, "No, I'm combining the two." I am combining the two. I'm putting the same respect I give to my job. I'm giving that same respect to the GotBackup project because it will reward those that respect it. So how can you be part of it? Well, it's a very simple thing. All you do is that once you have become a member, okay, once you become a member, all you do is you tell your friends, you tell your families, you tell your co-workers, you tell them that you have good news for them. They will ask you, what is the good news? When they ask you what is the good news, just tell them you have expert, doctors, professors who will come and tell them what this is about. Now, once you invite them here, we will talk to them for you. Please don't go and lecture them. Just tell them you have experts who will tell them what this good news is about. And then you bring them here, we will talk to them. Now, if you are hearing some alarm noise, don't worry. It will go off very soon. It's not now, once the people come here, we will educate them for you. We will lecture them. We will tell them all about the GotBackup. And you are going to earn an income if you stay consistent. You will make an income that people over time, or not immediately, over time, people will say that you have juju. Because data is oil. Because artificial intelligence right now is the new electricity in the world. So when you see, let me tell you something. Do you know why Elon Musk was chasing this guy, Donald Trump? Do you know why he was campaigning for him? Well, the guy is into technology. The day that Donald Trump won, his stock price, that day alone, within 24 hours, he made over 12 billion in a day. That should tell you something. Now, he made it only on Twitter, which is called X. He made $12 billion one day. You, even if you work for a whole year, how much will you make? So why will you go and buy Twitter? Because Twitter is a technology. Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg went to buy Facebook, went to buy Instagram and WhatsApp? It's a technology. GotBackup is a technology. So anytime someone is into the world of technology, technology takes care of so many things. Okay, and that is why it is important. And I love the point that this guy just said. Okay, AI is a new electricity. Benjamin, AI is a new electricity. It's way better than electricity according to research. And that is why it is important that you take this thing. Initially, you might not get it. It might not make sense. Things might not be working the way you think it is, but you got to keep on. Anyway, these are some of the incomes you can earn within GotBackup. There are 7 incomes you can earn. Customer acquisition income is the main one. It's instant. You get that within 30 seconds. Okay? And then you can get all the others. All the others are big income, really big income over time. Okay, we'll talk more about the details of this income, but now let me just talk about a customer acquisition. The customer acquisition is an income you make, which is $50 per person. $50 per person. So imagine you get one person a day, one person a day, one person a day, $50 a day, $50 a day, $50 a day. Imagine you getting $50 a day. But you see, it takes time for you to become an expert in how to run this project, provided you are willing to learn and follow what the leadership is teaching you. Please do not come here to be a leader. Like all you are coming here is because of the money. If you are coming here only because of the money, please forget. Forget, because you see, money doesn't like those who look for money. Money doesn't like those who chase money. Money hates those who chase money, and I've seen it consistently. Money rather loves those who create value. So when you are coming here, come here with the intention of coming to create value. Now, how do you create value? You create value by learning and also being part of the studio here, presenting, being here, presenting, learning the skills and learning how to present, giving yourself. Acts 35, there is more happiness in giving, in sacrifice. As you learn value and give value, your value will command money. I've learned this thing. So anywhere I go into any business project, I work the hardest. It doesn't matter whether other people work or not. I work the hardest. Because the more you work the hardest, you sacrifice the hardest, you will earn the highest. The incomes you will earn, some of them are called cycles here. These cycles are ranging between $20 and $200,000. Okay? Depending on which cycle you are earning, you will make some very good income. Not immediately. Oh, these incomes are tiny in the beginning, like just tiny, like $200, $500. But as time goes on, you will see that you are talking about $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. But hey, even $200, $300, $500, these are even good starting income anywhere in the world. That is why it is important for you. All of these generational income. Don't stop it. Don't stop your job. Do your job. Keep doing your job. But do this one too. Add this one to your job. And I promise you, if you pay attention to this, I promise you, you will make some significant benefit over time. Over time. If you're not the kind of person who is impatient in life, do this. If you are if you're not the kind of, if you're the person who is patient in life, do this. But if you're the kind of person who is impatient, please don't do this. If you are very impatient, don't do this, because this thing is for those who can work patiently for a while. Now, it doesn't mean you cannot make income immediately. You can still make income immediately, but I'm talking about the big income. I'm talking about the $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $100,000. These ones, it will take some time, but it's still worth it, because your job will never pay you $20,000, even if you work for 100 years. So I will still patiently wait. You feel like go and do all the PhDs in the world. Me, I have 5 degrees. 5 degrees. And yet already I am earning more in my GotBackup than in my job. So if you are not patient and you want emergency quick money, you will that can distort the way you got to look at life. This is for patient building in individuals. And if you pay attention, it will reward you. It will reward you in a very significant way. These are the levels. The levels you see here are levels based on what you are doing. Some of my panelists here, some of them are bypass bronze, some are bypass copper, some are bypass silver, some are bypass gold. We have one of here who is a platinum. She will talk. One here is also an emerald. She will talk. I'm a diamond. Okay, you have people who you can be part of what is happening now. And guess what? The number of people in the world who are part of the GotBackup, we just started. See, some people are very impatient. They come all 3 months. They want quick money. Such people never make it. Not even in GotBackup. They don't make it anywhere, because their mind is just frugality of instant gratification. Entrepreneurship, project building does not require an emergency immediate income. That is called juju. Okay, if you want in instant gratification, go and do juju. This one is not instant gratification. It takes patient building. Bill Gates said that it took him 26 years to even be known when he started. Now, how much do you start with? $119.97. That is how much you start. And you repay that amount of money every 365 days. So that's all your money. $119.97 every year, every 365 days, you renew that amount. It's money, but it's not money. Looking at what you can gain every month, you will get all the services and incomes whilst you are building your project. Of course, you will learn, you'll build yourself. And that self-capacity building is just an incredible thing you can have. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a service everybody needs. Everyone who is using a mobile phone will need this thing. Maybe they think they will not need it now. But the same way people thought they will not need Facebook, you know that. The same thing. People said that pastors were telling people that Facebook is not good. Today, they are using it to preach. Politicians were saying that Facebook is not good. Today, if they don't even campaign on Facebook, they can't sleep. My point is that you cannot insult technology. It is time for you to also make some income for your life. Now, if you think that your job alone you are doing is enough for you, then this is not for you. If you think your job alone is okay, the income you are getting from your job is okay, this is not for you. But if you think that is not enough for you and the people you want to help, because for me, I'm not only working for myself, I'm working for myself, my family, and other people. The impact you make in the life of other people is the extent to which you are remembered when you are gone. The reason why people remember Jesus many times is because of the impact he made in the life of mankind. The sacrifices you are going to make and help people, that is what will make you be mentioned. And GotBackup gives you the chance, the opportunity to be able to help yourself, help your family, and help other people. You have a chance to be a king or a queen. You have the opportunity to eat with diamonds than to chew grass on down there. You have the opportunity to go to places you can only see in James Bond movies. You have the chance to travel around, go to Maldives, drink pina colada on the island, okay? Instead of only Accra, Accra, Kumasi, Accra, Hawaii, you have the opportunity to go to other places in the world. It's your choice. That's a choice that is worth it. Let's help you turn your dreams into reality. There is nothing risky about GotBackup. Everything depends on the leverage you get and on the effort you put in. Life will reward you in 4 ways. 4 ways. What you do, what you know, who you become, and the legacy you leave behind. There are 4 ways. Research shows that people only do one. Let me repeat that. You earn money, you earn income, you make impact in 4 ways of life. Based on what you do, based on what you know, based on who you become, and based on the legacy you leave behind. Do you know that Michael Jackson is here? He's making $27 million, even though he's dead long time. You are alive. How much are you making? The legacy you leave behind is bigger and better than a lot of things. GotBackup will help you to be able to have the biggest dream that you want to have. And you can shine. And you can help several other people. It's your choice. So let me ask you one last question before we go to the panelists. Do you think now is the best time to back up your digital life? Do you think now is the best time to make extra income? Or you think 2034 is the best time rather to start? Ladies and gentlemen, your life is a decision. You are where you are today because of some decisions you took 10 years ago, 5 years ago, yesterday. Where you will be in the next 5 years will depend on what you do right now. Nobody is coming for you. Not Mahama, not Nana, not the other one, the doctor, not them, not Obama, not Osama. Nobody is coming for you. If you think for once that when a government comes into power, your life will be better, you must be joking. A lot of people in America's lives are going to be what it is, whether there is a government or not. I'm telling you, you got to build your own life. You are the master of your life. So you got to take advantage of your advantage. God will give you multiple advantages. The word poor simply means passing over opportunities repeatedly. You keep passing over opportunity. In fact, sometimes you even get the opportunity, you start the opportunity and you stop along the way because of challenges you face. Don't do that. Take advantage. Fight your battle. Go through your Red Sea before you can get to your promised land. Pass through the desert before you get to your Canaan. It will be hard. I won't lie to you. Many will reject you. Many will tell you that it's fake. Many will tell you that it's not useful. I remember 4 professors told me that I'm a fool. Why do I think that this is real? when they saw me in a different light, okay, the day they saw me in my cruiser, okay, one of them said I should have forced him to start this thing. You got to take a decision of your life. Your life is tenured. Your life is short. Look at yourself in the mirror. 10 years ago, you were not like the way you are now. Your life is short. If you think that when we enter next year, a new government will make life better, it's a lie. Let's go to the panelists. So let me speak to Enyonam and then Dorothy. These are one of the African top giants within the GotBackup arena. So let me start with you, Enyonam. What has been one of the things that impresses you? You can tell us anything. One of the things that impresses you a lot about this GotBackup.
The community. Yes. It's always said that you are the sixth person of the first 5 people. Usually, if you want to improve in life, where the information you had before, that is not what will change what is going to happen. It's only a new information that will help bring that change. This is a group of people who have come together based on a product, which is a service. And we are in 141 countries right now. Any day, we can reach every country on earth. And in doing that, it draws people from different walks of life together. This is something that was just started last year, and it's not going anywhere. They are different right now. Those of us on this platform right now, 3 of us, we are from different professions. And there are a lot of people we will meet that we will never have met on any platform, but just because of this. And this brings in a different perspective from everywhere everyone is coming from. So if I need something right now, I know who to reach out to. Even if it requires that I pay the person, because I know the person, I know that the person will be coming from an authentic source. Because there are things we pay for and we don't really get what we are paying for. There's no way I'll go to Prof. KOA to buy something he says he's selling, and he'll sell fake to me. Never. Because I've known him for a while. These are things that we have to be thinking about. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the group of people you can be able to join forces with, you can't do anything great. For to be greater, you need great people to come together. This is what I like about this community. We
Wow.
are open-minded and futuristic, so we will do great things.
Incredible. Dorothy, I know that there are 2 things I want you to address. One of them is, do you think that this thing is not for people who are busy? And secondly, do you think there is financial gain in the GotBackup? It looks like it's taking time for her to reply. Dorothy, can you hear us?
This evening, my network is just misbehaving. Prof, can you come again?
Yes, you're back now.
Yeah. Can you come again, please? I missed the question.
Oh, so what do you see as the financial future of GotBackup? Tell us one of the financial features. Yeah.
Wow. So GotBackup is going to empower every single tax into the service of GotBackup now. It's a $1 billion industry, and of all the other cloud storage services, GotBackup is the only one which is giving everybody a slice of their cake. And anybody who wants to work and add an additional income that can build them something while they sleep. They talk about passive income, money you make while you sleep, money you make while you tell your friends about services that, I mean, they need and they're going to use eventually. The financial future is huge. There are going to be many millionaires already built from this opportunity. And it's made it very easy for ordinary people to become millionaires or make an additional income, leveraging on a global opportunity wherever they are. Because Go Backup is not it's not fixed to one particular country. Every single country, irrespective of the currency that you spend, Go Backup is willing to work with you if you are ready to plug in now and make some good income for your family. Each of us here are doing jobs that there are inflations in our countries that the foreign currency Go Backup gives. It helps you to hedge up against the inflation that we all suffer. So Go Backup is just an amazing backup system for your income and for your family. Um, it's not been 2 years, and already people are making tens of thousands with Go Backup. And in the next 3 to 5 years, as the projection has said, that the industry is going to actually grow to $500 billion. Do you know what your pocket will look like in 5 years if you continue and consistently work with Go Backup? I've said before that if millionaires will be created in America, where people are taking this seriously, what about those of us in this part of the world, where we can leverage on exchange rates? You can only imagine how many other millionaires in different currencies can be built in this project, and how much countries and families and economies will be much better off um, with people like us on a project like that. Because money magnifies the heart, and good people
Good,
will definitely
good.
do good when they get good income. That's what I can.
Excellent. Okay, so now let me ask some brief questions so that you can address them very briefly for me. And let me start with you. To what extent does Go Backup help someone who is in Africa in terms of exchange rate?
Okay. For instance, in Ghana, last year by this time, a dollar was, I think, 12 cedis. Right now, a dollar is like 17 points, almost 18 Ghana cedis. So, and I don't know how much you were earning as your salary, but me, as I talk, I don't see the difference. The dollar that I was spending last year, the same dollar is there, but my Ghana cedi is, I have to give more. So it means that other services, whatever, you just tell me, whatever you are doing, if you go out now, how you bought it last year is different. God Backup is giving an opportunity that, despite my salary haven't changed much, when that money is given, if it's the same amount of money that I was earning last year, it will change even right now. And this is what we are growing to. Next year, by this time, I know my income will not remain the same because I'll be consistent with my God Backup. This is the
Hmm,
opportunity this God Backup is giving us. As you stay with
incredible.
it and work with it consistently, your income will keep increasing as time
It's
goes on.
incredible. It's incredible. And like I said, I earn in pounds. I earn some very good income in pounds. And sometimes some of my colleagues will go and do other jobs. And I can see them, they'll go and clean £9 an hour, £10 an hour, £11 an hour. And they want to supplement their income. Or then they will call me, they are doctors. Oh, these are doctors. And then they will call me and say that, let's go. I want to go and do some of the work we are doing. I said, no, I won't. No, I won't. So when I was sitting in the bars yesterday with one of them, and then I decided to show the person on my phone because GotBackup paid me last month. And then I showed the amount to the person. And when I show the amount to the person looks at the amount and then he says, This is not, and this is amount. Okay, so I showed amount. I don't know whether you guys can even see. I showed amount to the person. The person looked at amount, and then after looking at amount, he says, "No, no, 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 no. This is not real. This is too much." That was $3,970. Okay, so he looked at it and said, "Ah, so this thing you are talking about." This income goes and sits in your Ghana bank account because I have a dollar account. And you pile it up, you pile it up, you pile it up. And it says, wow, now I understand. Because when you look at £9 an hour, the person, to even get £100, you have to work more than 10 hours. So really think about it. To get £100, no, you have to work more than 10 hours. And then look at it for, if you work 10 hours, how are you going to do your job, your normal job? And when you work 10 hours, okay, and you get even £100, now if you do that for 30 days, that is £3,000. It's still low before they tax you and all of that. So my point I'm saying is that the benefits of that, of course, it took some time before I get to where I'm getting, but I know this income will double, it will triple, it will quadruple if I remain consistent. Okay? And that is why I don't toy with this kind of things. I still do my job. I'm still teaching like they do. We are all paid equally, but this one is paying me way more. In fact, I remember one guy, but after he went to clean, he was so tired because he has to go 4 a.m. He was so tired. And it's freezing now these days. It was 4 degrees yesterday, So now he's struggling and trying to do all of this thing. But I have my GotBackup. I got my GotBackup. Okay, and that is the beauty of that. Let me go to you, Dorothy. People say that if you are busy, like because you're a medical doctor, if you are busy, you're a lawyer, you're a nurse, you're a busy person, you cannot do this. What do you say to that person?
Wow, it's funny that GotBackup rather makes you more efficient. That you see, the people who are busy, time is important to them. So they rather trade their time for things that are profitable. Sometimes if you feel we are too busy and you look at the things that you are busy about, they're not things that are bringing you income. So being busy means you have things that are important to you that bring you income. So yes, I'm quite busy, but I make time for GotBackup because I know what GotBackup is going to bring me eventually. And the beauty of it is it's not like you are sitting behind your PC 24/7 just doing GotBackup. It's just about being efficient with time. 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. You just apportion time to the work that you want to do. Oh, my network just went off again. That efficiency keeps you consistent over time. So no matter how busy you are, no matter how busy you think you are, look at what is making you busy. Is it bringing you some? If what is making you busy is not bringing you some good incomes, then you have to think again. I mean, I'm so busy, but I just love
Busy
doing
for
the job,
nothing.
the work Go back up because
There's a woman who
it's
says
just
she's
a
very
simple
busy,
business.
and her busy life is that she's always
It's so
attending funerals.
difficult.
She's attending funerals. That's a busy. She goes for funerals 9 hours. Anyway.
In those 9 hours, you could actually make as much money as you could make. Maybe when she goes to funeral and she's doing go back up, she will learn how to now link up and connect because it's just about being a social person wherever you are. Maybe we have to teach her how to actually use her funeral going to her
Yeah,
go back up opportunities.
it's
But
just an
look,
incredible.
it's not
And
something that busy people cannot do. anybody and everybody can do. Oh, my network again. Sorry, it's about your commitment and your consistency. So no matter how busy you are, you can do
Yes,
this.
exactly.
Last I was telling someone on the page that I wish I could actually put everything in the side and do it. But guys, this is what we have. We have to do it alongside our job. So
Mm.
just make it work. Just be consistent. And all you have to do is get people to the calls, and then we'll do all the talking and explanation for you. And that's just how you go with this opportunity. You never work alone on this project. One of the things that I love about this support.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, my network
And a lot of
is
people sometimes they come in and they feel they have worked a lot and they haven't seen the result. What do you tell them, Enyonam? People who have come in and they think that I've worked for 2 months, I've not seen anything. Okay. You remember the popcorn effect and the Chinese bamboo tree?
Yeah.
What do you tell them?
Yeah. What I like about this industry is that you do something and you get paid more than what you've worked for. Yes, in the beginning, I always illustrate it by this. We are in an industry that gives residual income. They say if you understand what's residual income, you go through a wall to have it. What you do
Mm,
is that when
mm,
you come in, you work, you don't see anything. You work,
mm,
you work, you don't see anything. Then you work, you see small, something small. You work, you see something small. You work, you see something small. Then you keep increasing gradually. A time comes one day, you fall sick. You are not able to work. You
mm,
still get paid. It happens, you still get paid, you keep working, so it becoming interesting. Then it gets to a stage you decide that you want to go on, resign, or you want to leave it. Then you get paid more. This is what residual income does. What we are used to is you work, you get paid, you work, you get paid, you work, you get paid. A day come, you don't work, you don't get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. A period comes, you don't work, you don't get paid at all. That's the end of it. That is what we are used to. So when we come in here and we are putting in the effort and we are not seeing,
mm.
then now we give up just because we don't know what will come in future. But if you
Exactly.
understand what you are building, that whatever you are doing now, a stage will come. I always tell, when I started this industry, I told my people, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I believe that whatever I'm doing, one day it can pay 1 year of my regular job salary in a day or
Oh,
even in a
yes.
month. That
Yeah,
is why I will keep doing it, even if I don't see anything right now. If you have that
exactly. Thank you.
mindset,
Thank you
you
for that.
won't be bothered by what you are seeing now.
Thank
So
you.
I encourage you, don't worry about what is happening. Just increase your activities. The result will definitely come one day and you'll be shocked.
The result will definitely come one day. I wonder why God did not allow women to get pregnant for just 7 days and
Hmm.
after that you
That
deliver.
same.
Okay, because you see value when you allow time. There is value in time allowance. There is value. If you were giving birth after 7 weeks, 7 days of pregnancy, you can kill that child because you know another 7 days you can get another one. You will not value that child. And so it takes time to build an empire. Baby steps build empires. Baby steps build empires. Okay. What's the last message, Dr. Dorothy? What's the last message before we close? Baby
I would
steps.
like to tell those who yet to take this step now. This gives you an opportunity to leverage on an with a technology company. How many of us have gotten a chance to work with a technology company? And technology grows. You get a chance to start the beginning of this trend with us, and it is going to grow. Trust me. The Go Backup I was using last year, it's not the same Go Backup I'm using today. It is just growing and evolving and getting even much better and better. And by the time people know about it, it's just going to blow up across the world like nothing else. And if you've already started, guys, stay the course. Stay the course. There's something that I learned I've learned it before, but let me just rehash it. From one of the mentors Prof. Gary led me to, Myron Golden. He says distraction always follows intention. Whenever you intend to do something good, it gets hard before it gets easy. When you start trying to lose weight, it gets hard before it gets easy. If you try to change your diet, it doesn't taste nice before it gets easy. It's the same with everything. You start a course at school, as if studying is hard. Business is like the hardest, but then it gets easier as it goes on, and then eventually you get there. So if you're on this project, guys, stay the course. The millionaire is not the money you're going to get, it's a personality. And all this you are going through, all this learning you are going through, all these no's, all these experiences is building for the next person. So stay the course. If you are yet to start immediately after this call ends, and trust me, you are going to become so wonderful in the community GotBackup has already set up for you to grow in. I just love the community. You're welcome on board. It'll be a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Enyonam, your final words.
Opportunity comes because it has a window. This is the period for us to. Regret is the most painful thing one can ever experience. Whether you are doing this or yet to do it, one day you look back either to applaud yourself or bite your finger. I'd never wish the second one would be for anyone. This is the time. Even if you don't believe, just do it. Eventually, technology will not fail you. You will move with it. Even if you don't make any money, you will still need cloud space. And this will protect data for you. You won't lose your data from this time forward. That is all I have to tell you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have been on the call. You are wise. That's why you are here. Wisdom is the ability to know the obvious when the obvious remains a secret. You are not here by chance. You are here by design. What you do with the knowledge we have given you today is up to you. The end will justify the means. You will never ever be great if you are never willing to take a chance. God took a chance with Adam, and God failed with Adam. He then took a chance with Jesus, and God won with Jesus. You got to keep trying. You got to keep taking chances. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep doing whatever it takes to put yourself on the pedestal God wants you to be. He will help you, maybe through a means that you will not see directly, maybe through GotBackup that you will not see directly, but take chances, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith that you have, that is what is going to define you. So thank you very much indeed, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Mrs. Enyonam Sefenu, for being here. Thank you, Dr. Dorothy Hanson, for being here. Thank you, all of you, for being on the call. We will meet again on Tuesday, then on Thursday, then on Friday, and then on Sunday. Know our program lineup and be part of this knowledge hub, because the last chapter of your life has not been written yet. We have given you the pen. Please move that pen. Have a wonderful evening, and bye-bye, everyone.